Let's introduce you to mom and dad.
Oh yeah.
Mom is 86 years old and is basically bedridden.
Mm-hmm.
She can walk about 20 feet to the bathroom, and that's the extent of the exercise she gets anytime during the day. As Peggy mentioned before, she wears Depends because, you never know.
Well, in between, she's
Yeah.
she's leaky. Let's just say she's leaky.
She's 86 years old and
Yeah.
she's leaky.
And she's had
Which-
4 daughters.
She's had 4 daughters and she has dementia.
Mhm.
Okay, and that is one of the problems with that too. And we've been dealing with mom in this condition for, oh gosh, 10 years at least in the capacity that she is now.
With
It's been probably longer.
with the
but-
dementia kind of creeping.
The dementia's
more
been
every year and every year.
this year's it's gotten much worse.
Yeah.
So we're having to deal with that shift in our care and our thinking and the way we respond to things and everything.
Which we try to always do with humor.
Sometimes she doesn't get it, but it's okay. We do, and we leave the room with chuckle to ourselves. Because sometimes you have to crack yourself up when you're the
That's
only
right.
one there. You got to make
That's
yourself
right.
laugh.
You gotta laugh at yourself.
Even if it's a little dark humor sometimes. I
For
gotta
sure.
admit that. And then Daddy is and mom is very overweight as well. Both parents are quite obese.
Yeah.
And so we have that, and they're tall. They're
Yeah.
tall people. They're big people.
Yeah.
And so Daddy is not quite as or hasn't been quite as infirmed as mom, but he's on oxygen 24/7, and so he's on a leash, and
Which is kind of good.
yes. He also is incontinent, but he has his moments where he swears he's not, so we have to convince him that he is.
Yes.
Again. Yes, he loves to go on Walmart and buy shit. Sorry, excuse my language. We might have
We'll
to
keep it out afterwards.
The warning was given. There might be colorful language.
Yes.
So anyway, so one day, this is just recently, as he's been he had a fall, so he went to the hospital. He's in the care home, the skilled nursing facility, and he swears he's not incontinent anymore. So he buys some boxer briefs for him. He has not worn regular underwear
In
in
5 years.
Years.
Yeah.
It's years.
And he never wore boxers even when he wore regular
That's true.
underwear.
They were whitey
It was whitey tighties for Dad.
So funny.
Where the boxers came from, I don't know.
We have no idea. Yeah.
So
He's
Dad,
87.
Yeah, he's 87, and Dad was he was the help with Mom. He really did do a lot of nighttime care and daytime
Yeah.
care and everything. And well, now Daddy fell and broke his leg very badly back in December, and so this is January. So it's been what, 5 weeks?
Yeah.
6
6
weeks.
weeks. Yeah.
Almost
And
7.
so he got a good respite from Mom because he was in the hospital for 4 weeks.
Mhm.
But so
They
now
missed
our
each
care,
other, though. They missed each
did.
other a lot. It was hard for them.
Yeah. So our care for Dad is much more intense and hands-on, literally hands-on, because he can only put pressure on one leg. And for a 65-year-old, I would he kind of seems like he's
That's how old I feel today.
265 pounds. Mom,
285,
pound
yes.
man.
Yeah.
87 years old, who is not the most stable. He's had 2 knee replacements, so he's not real stable on his legs anyway.
Like the Tin Man.
Oh my gosh. So here we are. This
Yeah.
is the adventure with Mom and Dad.
Yeah.
And Dad is getting stronger and he's getting better and he's healing, but we do anticipate that he's still going to be a handful.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
He's going to need a lot of
he's
help
gonna need-
from here
In
on
the
out.
future. Yeah.
Definitely more care than he needed in the past.